right, let's take a fascinating journey deep inside the human body to explore one of its most vital and, honestly, intricate systems, the male reproductive system. We're going to uncover how it's designed, what each part does, and how it all works together to perform its really crucial role.
So, at its very core, this entire system is built to answer a huge biological question. How does the body get ready for the next generation? It's really designed to do two main things. First, to produce the male germ cells, and second, to deliver them for potential fertilization. It's a pretty amazing process of creation and transport when you think about it.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. What's the whole purpose here? Well, this entire complex network of organs and tubes is organized around two simple yet absolutely crucial goals.
And here they are. It really boils down to two main jobs. The first is making germ cells, which, we call sperm. The second is getting those cells to where they need to go. So, to really get how it all works, we're going to follow that exact journey, right from production to delivery.
Every journey has to start somewhere, right? Well, for sperm, that journey kicks off inside what you can think of as a highly specialized production factory. And that factory? Well, that would be the testes. These are the primary reproductive organs in males, and their number one job is the formation of those essential germ cells, the sperm.
But get this, the testes are total multitaskers. They've got two critical jobs. The first one, as we just said, is making sperm. But the second one is secreting testosterone. And that's a super powerful hormone that not only regulates how sperm are made, but also drives all those physical changes that boys experience during puberty. Now, here's something you might not know, and it's pretty fascinating. Making sperm requires very specific conditions. The whole process actually needs a temperature that's a little bit lower than our normal internal body temp. And that is the exact biological reason why the testes are located outside the main abdominal cavity, tucked away in the scrotum. It's all about maintaining that perfect, slightly cooler temperature.
Okay, so our sperm have been produced in the factory. What's next? Well, now they need to be transported. So let's move on to the delivery route and see how this intricate highway system actually works. The path they take is really specific, a precise series of connections. First, the newly made sperm are delivered into this long tube called the Vas Deferens. Then that tube travels up and connects with another tube that's coming from the urinary bladder. And finally, where those two meet, they form a single shared channel, the urethra.
This really highlights how incredibly efficient the body's design is. The urethra is a dual-purpose channel. It's a delivery pathway for sperm during reproduction, and it's also the excretory pathway for urine. One passage, two very different but totally essential functions.
But here's the thing. The sperm don't make this journey alone. Nope. Along the way, they get some major help from a dedicated support crew that provides everything they need for transport and nutrition.
This support comes from a couple of key glands, specifically the prostate and the seminal vesicles. As the sperm cruise along the vas deferens, these glands add their own secretions to the mix. And this fluid is absolutely critical. It makes the transport of sperm way easier by creating a liquid to swim in, and it also provides vital nutrition to keep the sperm energized for their long journey ahead.
So, what are the sperm themselves, really? Well, they're these tiny microscopic bodies, and their main component is genetic material. Their whole purpose is to carry this incredibly important genetic information safely to its destination. All right, let's do a quick recap of the essential components we've just talked about. Understanding these key players is really fundamental to grasping how the whole system works together. So to wrap it up, you've got the testes, the factory that produces both sperm and testosterone. You've got the urethra, that clever dual-purpose passage for both sperm and urine. And you've got testosterone, the key hormone that regulates the whole process. Seeing how these parts work together is really key to appreciating human biology. If you found this explainer helpful, please do consider liking and sharing it. We'll leave you with a final thought to chew on. The male reproductive system is just one of the body's many, many incredibly complex networks. Just think. What other intricate systems are working inside you right now, perfectly and silently, just to keep you going? Thanks for joining us on this journey.